Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys. Hope you guys can hear us okay.
Is the microphone working well?
Check yours and make sure I'm good. Hey guys, anybody here? Hey Megan. Have you not had that baby yet, girl? It's being stubborn on you? You're texting.
I will now turn my phone on to vibrate.
Okay. We're going to just go ahead and get started so the people who tune in to watch this on playback don't have to wait like 50 years for us to actually talk about what the video is talking about. So we're going to kind of talk about what we are planning to talk about. Hey, Pam.
What's up, Pam?
And then we'll kind of chat with you guys. So we have I have been working on a new schedule for YouTube. So basically what's been happening is since I started YouTube, like 2-3 years ago, I just kind of post whenever I feel like it. So that's been going okay, but like some days I will get 3 videos up in a day. Some days I will get 0 videos up in a day. And it's just getting to the point where I feel like I need more of a consistent schedule. So what I'm saying is, I'm going to say this and hopefully it all goes according to plan, but you guys know that, we might have to tweak it. But my plan is to get a video up for you guys every single day. Who is excited about daily videos? The difference though is it's not going to be the same thing every day. So it's not like, channels that do daily vlogging. Jen is on.
Hey, bless buddy.
Hey, Jen. Hey, everybody. So it's not going to be like a daily vlog or what I ate today video every single day. So I just wanted to share like the new schedule with you guys and see what you think. And then I'm going to go with it. So here is what I'm thinking. And then so every day you're going to get a video. And I'm going to kind of tell you my plan. And then some days you'll get extra videos because the What I Ate Today videos actually really help me stay on track. So those are going to be like bonus videos. Like when I post those just be bonus. Because I don't like scheduling those because some days stuff happens and I can't film them. So Sundays are usually going to be a day with David and I. That's going to be one of our taste test videos. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. So that's going to be our taste test videos, or what, we do a universal yums, or it's going to be something like that, a fun video. I like doing them on Sunday just because I feel like it's just the weekend and it's just fun. So Sundays are going to be with him. And then Mondays are my grocery haul videos. Who likes the grocery hauls? That's always a super popular one. And that will be up on Mondays. Then Tuesday will be what I ate today. Almost always I'm going to try to do that on Tuesday. Or it will be some sort of video with just me, like a empties video or a chatty video, something like that, daily vlog, something like that. Wednesdays are my, you guys are blowing up the comments. Hey, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Wednesdays are going to be our weigh-in video with Jen, when she can do it. And that's just going to be our weigh-in video day. Thursday is going to be another What I Ate Today video / it could be recipe videos. I'm going to try really hard to do recipe videos on Thursday or something else fun. Tuesday and Thursday are kind of a little wishy-washy. Mm-hmm. Friday is going to be my Bible study videos. I love doing those. Of course, Saturday is my lunch video. So what do you guys think about
Recap for the few people that just came on. So start with Sunday. Sunday is
me and David, either a Universal Yums, taste test video, review video. You guys know the kind of videos we do.
Right.
Monday, grocery haul. Tuesday, what I ate today / daily vlog / chat / something like that. Just usually with me. Wednesday is our weigh-in video. Hauls will, if it's a grocery haul, it'll be on Monday. Usually, some weeks it changes, but normally it goes up on Monday. If I do some other type of haul, it'll just be thrown in, probably on a Tuesday or Thursday.
Right.
Wednesday is our weigh-in video. Thursday will be a recipe video or a daily vlog, something like that. Friday is Bible study. Saturday is the lunch videos. Mm-hmm. So that I think is going to help me kind of have a focus and not be putting up like tons of video at once and then being like having days where I don't post. Right. So my goal is to have a video every single day.
Yeah.
So you guys hold me to it because I really want to.
Absolutely.
A cleaning routine. Yes, I want to do an updated cleaning routine. It's coming. I feel like I need to get myself back in to a cleaning routine because I've been a little slacking lately. But I really want to refilm that because things have changed since I did the first one. So definitely, is there anything else that you guys want to see that I did not just talk about? Let me know in the comments.
By the way, everybody that's been logging in, we'll give y'all all a shout out together right now and say welcome. We're so glad to have you guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going back to look. Okay, so I'm going to say hey to everybody. Southern Wife Everyday Live. Her video is still trying to go up. I did a collab with her today. You guys go check out her video. Hopefully it gets up soon. We've had those internet issues too. It's kind of a pain.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, Lady B92, first time joining a live. This is only our second one, so you didn't miss too many. I'm glad you could join us. Team Louis the Beast, welcome. Coffee Chocolate Crazy Gal, welcome. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Christy. Hey, Tiff and Christina and Sarah and Heidi and Jesse and Christy. That I think I already said you twice. Tiff. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Welcome, you guys. We're really excited. Okay. Anyone say?
Someone asked, what about a consignment haul?
Yeah. When I do those, I'll definitely share. I don't do them that often just because in my area, they only have consignment sales twice a year. So I just did some for this spring and summer, and then the next ones will be fall and winter. And when I get some, I'll definitely share with you guys. Mm-hmm. But it can't be like a weekly or monthly thing around here. Right. More Blessed Buddies trios. Yes, we are hoping to film some more singing videos. Those are very time consuming.
They're tough to do too for copyright reasons. Yeah. Like the video that we did that has a little bit of that song excerpt in it, we don't get any.
You can't monetize.
You can't monetize that video because it belongs to somebody else. So it negates the whole video when you do anything that somebody else recorded. So we would have to do something completely unplugged, acoustic, and everything, and that makes it even harder to do that.
And then with Jen being, in
Texas,
it's really challenging. But we do want to do some more. It'll be not like every week or anything, or even every month, but hopefully when we can.
But don't worry. The three of us can't help do music. We will definitely give you guys what we can.
Christina says Dollar Tree comparison videos. Yes, I think that's a great idea. I really am. I want to try to branch out. We've done a lot of Aldi comparison videos, which I love Aldi. I still want to do Aldi videos, but also checking out things the Dollar Tree has, comparing that, Walmart, those kind of things. So, fellow Texan, our kids are born in Texas.
Yeah,
we love Texas.
We have Texas babies.
Yes. Anyone else have anything that they want to see? I feel like I've tried to kind of spread it around so that
she does 5 or 6 things usually every single week that you guys see, and we really want to capitalize on those because that's what brought y'all to her channel.
Yeah, and I know everybody likes the different, some of you like the grocery hauls more. Some of you like the What I Ate Today videos more. And like I said, the What I Ate Today videos are not going away, even though I'm scheduling them like once a week. That's just for sure. I want to do that once a week. I really want to do them more often because they help keep me on track.
Yeah, but we definitely want to use Sundays as the day where, both of us bring stuff that maybe we think y'all might like.
The really good thing about that is we normally pre-schedule those because Sundays are so crazy around here. We can film those together.
What do we do on Sundays?
What do we do on? Maybe we should do a daily vlog of Sunday, but although that would
Who's
be
going to hold
hard.
The camera?
I know. You guys are so sweet. Everybody's saying it doesn't matter. We'll watch anything.
We appreciate
You're so sweet. I really appreciate
that. So tune in on Sundays for like the experiments, the videos that we posted, like experiments we're doing, things we're trying to see what you guys think about it, and give your honest feedback. If y'all hate it, we won't do it again. If y'all fall in love with it, then we'll try to do it more.
We definitely want to do videos that you guys enjoy watching.
Absolutely.
And then videos that we enjoy making. But I enjoy making all of them. The lunch videos are probably some of my favorites, but they're very time consuming. Yeah. So, but I love doing them. So I'm glad I'm glad to
Disney
do them.
vlog. Absolutely. We will do that.
We are filming.
Just go ahead and put that on. It's coming.
Yes, we are filming every single day we're in Disney. Now, I'm not going to be able to upload them. I don't want to stress out about editing them and all that because we're going to be really busy.
So when we get back.
But it's going to be just like if you remember when we did the cruise vlogs, which are some of my favorite vlogs still. I want to go on another cruise so we can vlog it some more. And just because cruises are awesome.
It's an expensive vlog. But yeah, it's worth it. They're awesome.
But so what we'll do is we'll just film, and then I'll slowly edit them when we get back. So yeah, but do you guys want to hear our Disney plans? Who wants to hear that? Mm-hmm. You haven't seen a Bible study video, but you're excited to see them. Yeah, I do the Bible studies every Friday morning at 7 East. I keep saying, is that Eastern? Yeah.
Yes, we are Eastern time.
I keep saying Pacific, and I don't
Georgia
know what I'm thinking.
is on the East Coast, honey. Georgia's on the East Coast.
I'm really tired lately. I feel like Nate has been waking up at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I don't know what's going on.
It's crazy.
But I am a zombie. I am a zombie. Okay, so every Friday at 7 Eastern Standard Time, but you can watch it whenever. They're not live, so whenever you can just jump in. Okay, so our Disney plans is going to be a whirlwind. All right.
Very much so.
So because of David's job and just because we have a lot of responsibility in the church and stuff, and we don't want to just completely leave them hanging on a Sunday, which they would be fine with, but we are going to try to do it. We're going to leave right after church on a Sunday and come back on a Saturday, so we're not going to have to miss Sunday morning. So we're leaving on Sunday. We're driving down to Orlando. And actually, I don't know if we said this, but David's mom and dad and his brother are coming with us, which is going to be
a lot of support.
Super helpful because they're great with Nate. And, with 2 little kids, it's going to be a trip, y'all. So Monday, we are going to Epcot. So that will be the first vlog. Actually, we might vlog the drive and all that. I don't know how exciting that'll be.
We'll get a little bit out of it. But yeah, y'all don't want to see the road go by.
Yeah. But we already rented the stroller. So I wanted to review that kind of stuff. Like we're going with Kingdom strollers. So basically you rent stroller and they drop it off at your resort. We're not staying on property. We're staying at what is it? Like a timeshare kind of.
Yeah, Blue Green Club Resort.
So we already rented that and stuff like that. So I want to share that process just because I know lots of people want to know that kind of stuff. You can get strollers on the property, like in the parks, but it's a lot more money. And you can only use it for the day you're in the park. So Monday we're going to Epcot. Tuesday, y'all, this is like my favorite day, I think. Tuesday we're taking Lucy to Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Turn her into a little princess.
I'm so excited. I feel like she hears us talking.
She hears us talking about it. It's on the calendar, Lucy.
So Bippity Boppity Boutique, she wants to turn into Belle. She wants to be Belle. So we're going to get her a little Belle dress and all that. Yeah, she's going to be a little princess. You're supposed to be going to sleep. Okay, Christina says, our first cruise is next month. Watched your vlog so much. Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. Definitely let us know how that goes.
Take your time and soak it in.
It's like the best vacation. It seriously is the best vacation. It's just, and eat everything. It's so good. Megan, I'm so glad you like the Bible study videos. They have really helped me too, just being able to share with you guys. So Tuesday, we're going to do the Bippity Boppity Boutique. Nate is not going to care anything about that. It's going to be like a relaxing day for Nate. We're going to let him swim in the pool, play his Kindle, just decompress after Monday. And then Tuesday night, hey, Brianna and Katie. They're watching
Brianna
too.
And Katie.
That's Jen's girls.
Two of them.
Yeah. 2 out of
the oldest 2. Yeah, the oldest 2.
So, oh my gosh, you booked your first ever cruise and it's Disney. That was my first ever cruise. I was like 13 or 14 choice. And it will spoil you on any other future cruises.
So Wednesday?
You're super excited about Minnie and Mickey and that's exciting. Wednesday. Oh no, so I'm not finished with Tuesday. Tuesday.
Oh, I thought you finished.
Tuesday after we turn into a princess and all that. Tuesday night, Dave and I are going to take her to the character dinner. And it's like Cinderella's dinner. So we wish they had Belle, but they don't. Yeah. Not unless it's like in a park. We don't want to use another park day. So we're going to go to that. And it's like Cinderella and Prince Charming and the stepsisters and all that. So we're going to have a dinner with just Lucy.
That might be a little awkward with the stepsisters.
I've heard that they're hilarious.
We'll see.
And they're really funny. So Tuesday is kind of all about Lucy, but I think it'll be a good break for Nate. If you've never traveled to Disney with little kids, you can't do the park every single day. It is so exhausting on them.
Yep.
So Wednesday, we're back in the park. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios. We love that. We love the kids Lucy's never been, but Nate loved the Disney Junior Live. It's like so
stage
cute.
show.
It's like a little stage show, and they get to see like Mickey and Sophia and Jake and the Neverland Pirates and all those. The princess is still awake. Yeah, she's not supposed to. Well,
greetings from Australia. Hey, Nicole.
My gosh. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to go to Australia.
I'd love to see the Down Under.
You're so excited about you're doing the cruising Carnival Elation. You guys are I love Carnival. A lot of people like kind of down it or whatever, but it's one of my favorites. The food on Carnival, I feel like it's the best of any cruise. It's so good. Definitely get a Guy's burger.
Yes.
And definitely get the chocolate melting cake.
Yes.
If you watch my videos, you've seen that.
Yep. Where we at? We were Wednesday.
Hollywood Studios on Wednesday, and then we're going right to Magic Kingdom on Thursday.
Yes.
How it worked out. So we're gonna be tired.
Because Friday is Nate's birthday.
Friday is Nate's birthday, and it's our last day. So we're just going to
swim, eat, let him chill.
Yeah.
It's his day.
Yeah. Whatever he wants to do. We talked about maybe going to a water park or something. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
But I'm thinking maybe he's just going to want to swim. Nate, if you guys wait till you see him in the pool. If you weren't subscribed last year.
He's like his father. He's a fish in water. He loves the pool. He loves to swim.
Yes.
So.
Yes. You're understanding the Bible studies will be Friday.
Yes,
Friday morning.
Every Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
But you can watch whenever they're not live. So anyway. And then Saturday we'll be coming home. So it is a whirlwind trip, but we're so excited. The last time we went to Disney, I was pregnant, which was challenging. And Nate was almost 2. He hadn't even turned 2 yet. It was like the week before he turned 2. Yeah. So I feel like Lucy is at the perfect age to go. She's so excited. So that's our Disney trip. And like I said, we're going to be vlogging every single day. It won't go up at the same time, but don't worry. I'll have videos scheduled for when we're gone and all that.
Yep.
No problem. So, let me see if we missed any comments.
I don't think we did.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about or any questions?
There was one more thing we said we wanted to mention. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember. We're going to have to board Layla, so everybody feels sorry for her.
Put her up in a kennel.
Yeah, we're going to have it. We're going to have a blast. We're not leaving for another 4 weeks almost.
Yeah, about 3.
But we are like in countdown mode because I know those 4 weeks are going to go by like this. It's basically like the weekend after Nate gets out of school. So, yes. Oh, you live an hour away, Jess. That would be so fun.
That would be fun.
I know. There's actually several people that I know of that live right there. Yeah. Man, and it's going to be such a whirlwind trip. I would love to do a meetup or something.
Yeah. I went to college in Lakeland, Florida, so a lot of my friends just stayed there, and then they live there still.
Yeah, I will. There's a lot of people I would love to meet. I would love to meet you too. That'd be so fun. How much does your vacation cost? We do it super cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, and we have a lot of help.
Yeah, we budgeted out.
Thankfully, his mom and dad are going with us, and we're able to stay with them. So that is the biggest cost.
Yeah, my dad's a Blue Green Points owner, so he uses
we wouldn't be able to afford it otherwise. So it just depends on what you do. Like we're only doing 3 days, so the cost is a lot less than if you do it every single day.
Right.
But there's a lot of different options when you go to Disney. Yeah. You got the value resorts, you've got the higher price rooms, you can stay off property. There's a lot of different options. So I would definitely say you can do it. It's never going to be cheap.
No.
It's a Disney World, but we do it carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely maybe one day. I feel like there's so many of y'all I wish I could meet. I feel like I know you, but we've never met in person. So going to Disney in December, yes, that it is sinking fun. Yes, saving every month towards it is key.
Do it absolutely.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt as bad when it gets closer to time. But we also do things like we'll buy some groceries, and so we'll have like breakfast in the room, or we'll have snacks, and I'll be showing all that. I thought I'd do like a video to show you like what I'm packing food wise and snack wise, because the good thing about Disney is they let you bring whatever you want into the park food wise,
right?
As long as it doesn't have to be cooked. I mean, I don't know why you would bring something that needs to be cooked, but as long as it's like readily eaten, that's what I've read, you can bring that. So you can bring snacks and drinks, and for the kids, that is that is a must, is to keep them hydrated. Also, a big concern for me as a mom with special needs kid is Nate safety, not getting away from us in the parks. And so I did a lot of thinking about what I wanted to do to make sure, because Nate wanders, and he likes to stay by us, but a lot of times like he'll see something and he'll just wander off. So it makes me a little nervous. So we've rented this stroller, which says it's good up through his height and weight. So hopefully it won't be too uncomfortable. He has very long legs, but I know that him walking all day long, he's going to be exhausted. So we have a double stroller that we've reserved. And you guys, for a whole week, it only cost us like $90 to reserve.
Unbelievably cheap.
And it's a nice stroller. If we were going to do the little Disney strollers, which don't recline, they don't have.
It's like $20 a day.
No, it's like $35, $31 a day for a double. So for the same price, actually cheaper, we can have it all week, and it's a nicer stroller that reclines and all that. What was I saying? Oh, so we're going to have that. And then I also found a lady on Etsy that makes, they're kind of like leashes. I mean, they're like harnesses. What do they call them? Like safety something. But basically I want him, if he has, if he wants to walk, he doesn't like us holding on to him. It's like very constricting.
I mean, he can ride my shoulders sometimes, but I can't do that all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that a great price? It's through Kingdom Strollers, and they deliver it for free. They pick it up for free as long as you're like in a 10-mile radius of Disney or whatever. And so I couldn't believe how cheap it was. I was like, okay, we're doing that now. And so I found this lady on Etsy, and it's basically like a harness. It's just like a rope, what are those called? Like straps, like a vest.
Yeah, it's like a vest.
But it's like straps, and then it has a tether on it. Like it's pretty long.
And a handle on the back.
And then there's a handle right here.
So you can pull him back quickly if you need to pull him back quickly.
If he was about to get hurt, I could grab him real quick without having to like yank the leash, Or
grab his neck.
So I know. I used to be one of those people like, why would they put this kid on a leash or whatever?
Now we know.
Yeah, but when you have special needs kids or kids that like to wander, even if they're not special needs, I think that you have to do whatever you need to do to keep your kids safe.
Got to protect them.
And losing Nate at Disney would be terrible, because he wouldn't be able to say, I'm lost, to somebody. Yes. I don't know what he would do. So I'm also thinking about something to, I've heard of like tattoo. I need to look into this actually, like little tattoos or something to put on him if he did get lost, that people could see and have like my phone number on it or something. Because it's really scary to me that he could get away from us and then he wouldn't be able to ask for help.
In Jesus' name, that's not
going to happen. But I feel like being prepared, even if the odds are that it's not going to happen, it will help me to relax a little bit and not be so afraid. So we might be looking into that, because he's not going to wear a bracelet. He'll rip it right off. He's not going to wear a sticker. He's going to rip it right off. So it would have to be something that he couldn't take off. Yes, God gave us our kids because we would be the best parent for the child. Yeah, you have to do what you feel like is right for your kid. Right. And some kids, that wouldn't be right for them, So you totally know.
Oh, believe me, we do not care.
No. I used to think, like I said, like, oh, well, if I'm a parent, I would never do that. And I don't think that anymore, because
I never thought that.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been like mean to people about it, but I've seen kids on leashes, but I've also seen like kids on leashes and, the parents like dragging them and stuff, and thinking like,
no,
I don't know about that. But now that I have Nate, I realize like his safety is our first priority, and people giving us looks or whatever, I'm past that. I'm
more nervous about Lucy.
Lucy, she'll be fine. No, the only thing I'm nervous about Lucy, I'm going to say this quietly because I think she's still awake. She is a scaredy cat. And so I was this exact way when I went to Disney. And when I was little, I think I went right around Lucy's age, maybe a little bit younger. And I'll tell you the story that Mom and Dad still laugh at me.
He won't wear a hat. I'm sorry. We've tried. He doesn't like hats.
Rips them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temporary tattoo, we think, is probably the best.
If we can find that. No, he might freak out.
He might freak out and try to scrub himself raw to get it off.
It's just hard to know. But I feel like if we have that harness on him, at least I know if I'm holding on to this, he cannot get away from it. That might help me. But yeah, a shirt, maybe we could put, I don't know, we could at least maybe write in a tag or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody would think to check that.
He's not going to get away from us, honey.
I know.
Yeah, he's not.
I know, but safety first, right? Yeah, if you had a penny for every time you said, I will never. Yeah, I've stopped saying that. It's amazing how good a parent we think we are until we actually have kids. And then, yeah, you're like, oh, wow.
Yep.
So when I was little, Mom and Dad took me to Disney World, and I was like 3. I was right at Lucy's age, and they took me on Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, they forgot at the beginning. Have you ever been there? There's like that little dip at the front. I mean, for a little kid, it feels like you're falling. And so I wigged out. And so they were like, I'm so sorry. We didn't know. We forgot it was like that, And so after that, I did not trust them at all on anything they said. I would say, but you could have forgotten just like you forgot on that. And so they tried to take me on It's a Small World. And they're like, look, we promise there's no drops. There's nothing. It's just this, you sit in the boat. And so I did not believe them. I would not get on it. And so they, there was like a restaurant that looked over It's a Small World. I think it's still there. It's that Pinocchio house or whatever. And they let me watch all, like through the whole lunch. They talked me into riding it, and I finally rode it. But that's how scared I was. So I kind of have a feeling that Lucy, maybe a little like that. She's most excited about meeting the characters, of course.
Character
the
interaction.
Princesses, Mickey and Minnie, all of that she's super excited about. Okay, what have we missed? Put a note in his pocket. That's a good idea if he'll leave it. Or if he'll leave it alone. Or if his, I don't know, all of his pants have pockets because we're going to do like gym shorts, kind of lightweight. But that's a good idea. Permanent marker. Right on his hand with a pen or Sharpie. That's a good idea. Yeah. A backpack. Yeah. That's what we were saying. We found this lady on, the problem is, and that was what I was going to do, is like a backpack or a leash like that. Well, they only make those for kids that are little, because
like toddler age.
Yeah, because most of the time when you have a 5 or 6, someone Nate's age, you don't have to worry about that. So I went on Amazon to order a backpack leash and realized none of these are going to fit him. They were like backpacks this small. And so I started looking around, and that's when I found this lady on Etsy that makes them for special needs kids. So it's a bigger vest kind of thing. It has, like David was saying, it has a handle on the back where we can hold on to him if we want to keep him close. And then it has a long leash. And when I get it, it should be getting here in the next week or so. I'll definitely show you in a video when I do my Disney prep and all that video. I'll definitely show you if you guys want to see that.
My biggest concern is getting him on.
Bye, Sarah. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for those of you that need to leave early.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, my biggest thing isn't even the fact of what will he ride and will he ride it. My thing is the 30 to 45 minute wait to get on it.
And so I also want to talk about this because that's a good point. Disney has it's called DAS, and I don't know what it stands for. It's basically the people with disabilities who come to Disney. Now, when me and David first got married, we went to Disney with his parents and his brother, who is autistic. And they had this awesome thing where we said that, this is Kevin, he's autistic, and he can't wait in lines. And so they just they gave us like a pass, and we got to go to the front of every line. It was so awesome for Kevin. It was so awesome for all of us because we got to be with each other. It was amazing. Well, people have abused that system.
Very much so.
So Disney, I understand why Disney changed it because people were lying and
manufacturing problems. And
yeah. So now they don't do that anymore. So now they do have a system, but basically they give you, so say you have a kid with disabilities, you have to go to guest services, tell them the problem, and then they give you whatever they give you. I don't even know if it's a card or a paper or whatever. And then what you do is you go, say we want to go to Toy Story Mania, which is one of our favorites.
Yeah, which has a very long wait.
Yeah, which Nate could not wait 2 hours. Like he could not. He would be throwing himself on the floor screaming. So
we can't wait 2 hours.
Yeah, but especially like he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So basically what they do now is you go to the line and say there's a 2 hour wait. They don't put you in the front of the line, but they say, here, come back at, say it's 12 o'clock, come back at 2 o'clock because you waited the 2 hours, and then you get to go on. So basically you're not waiting in the line.
But you're waiting to get on the ride.
So we could take him and
do something else.
You can't have more than one of those going at the same time.
Right.
So we couldn't go do that. And then during those 2 hours, we couldn't go use a disability pass anymore. So it's good it's a good option. I think we are going to do that. But we still are probably going to have to wait in some lines. So we're going to have his Kindle charged. I'm going to have snacks. I'm going to have anything I can. Also scheduling breaks and stuff. Another thing I'm kind of worried about Nate is he does not like when rides are over, especially if he really is liking it. Thankfully, he's still little enough. If he throws a meltdown, we can still pick him up. You know, it's going to get to a point where we can't. And I'm going to start preparing him, showing him the storyboards and stuff of like, this is what we do. We get on the ride. When it's over, we get off. You know, we sit down. We don't try. I'm also kind of worried he's going to try to stand up on rides and stuff. Like we sit down until the ride stops. And so I'm going to start kind of working on that. Would he wear a necklace? I'm not sure that he would. But I was thinking we probably could write on his vest thing. Yeah. With a Sharpie or something. There's actually even, you guys, in this harness thing, it's so cool. In the very back, there's a handle. And then right below that, there's a little bag. It's like a little lunch-size bag. So we probably could put a note in there. Yeah. Not that he would always have that on, but hopefully he'll leave that on, and that might be the solution. What have I missed as I've been just talking and talking?
I don't think so. I think you're good.
Yeah, I think you guys are saying the permanent marker with the nail polish over it. Maybe he also has that weird skin condition. I don't know if you guys have heard us talk about that, where his skin is so sensitive. I wouldn't want him to have an outbreak, but we might could try it out.
My biggest thing isn't even that. My biggest thing is he is so anti anything unnatural on him that he will literally rub himself to blood if there's something on him.
Yeah, so it's going to have to be probably somewhere that he isn't able to see. But then if he were to get lost, I don't know how much they would, I don't know. I don't like thinking about it, but I know that we need to be prepared.
It's not
like, I'm not going to let him out of my sight as much as possible.
That's what I say. Let's play man on man. You take him, I'll take Lucy.
Oh Lord, we're gonna tag team it, and we're gonna have Grammy and Grandpa and all that.
We'll be fun.
So it's gonna be fun. I don't know how we got into all that, but
because you're paranoid. That's how we got into
No, we're gonna have a good time. But last time, Nate was not even 2. We didn't even know he had.
You just strolled him everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and he did so good. He loved it.
Yes, he did.
And I think he's gonna be all for the rides. Anything we put him on, he's gonna love. We're gonna have a great time. We're really looking forward to it. I really feel like this is the perfect age for us to go. Yeah. And I was kind of thinking, like, do we want to spend the money on the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique? It's not cheap. Do we want to spend the money on the character dining? It's definitely not cheap. But I feel like this is the age where she's gonna want to be a little princess. In a couple of years, 3 more years,
she'll be out of it.
She'll probably not be wanting to do that. So I'm excited, and we'll definitely be vlogging all of it. So, it'll totally be worth it. Like the memories and all of that will totally be worth it. The cost. We love Disney though. I've been many times. How many times have we been together?
Since we've been married, we've been 3 times.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. No, 4 because we went with the youth kids too.
Do you really count that trip though?
Well, we went.
Yeah, kind of.
We went one day when we took some kids to fine arts in back Orlando. before Lucy was even born. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah. But yeah, Disney's coming up soon, and then it's gonna be summer, y'all. Like summer is coming.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
We're almost here.
It's almost here. Like it is. We're like getting ready for I don't know what I was about to say. We're getting ready to transition Nate out of this routine of school and into summer, and it's going to be challenging. I've really got to make a schedule and get him out of the house, and Nate is very routine. Yes. And then and before you know it, it's going to be Christmas again. This year, 2018 has been the fastest year of my entire life. Mm-hmm. I feel like we just had Christmas, and now it's almost May.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And I mean, it's been good. We haven't had, and maybe that's it. We haven't had anything crazy going on, bad or anything. It's just, time is flying. And I feel like once Nate started school, like, when he was 3, he started school, the days go by so much faster. Because by the time I get up, get him ready, we take him to school, then it's just boom, boom, boom. We're getting him from school. I mean, the day goes by like that. And And then, then it's dinner and bath and bed. And the day goes by so fast whereas when they were both home with me, the day did not go by fast. Nope. They were both in diapers and there was naps and crying and everybody was up in the middle of the night and all that. Will Nate wear a magic band? I doubt it. And we're not getting magic bands because we're not staying on property. We're just getting the cards. Mm-hmm. So, I doubt he would wear it, but that's a good idea. If kids, Disney does need to put, and maybe there is a way where when they wear the magic bands, if they were to get lost, they probably could scan them and get a phone number or something. That's actually a really good idea.
I'm sure they do have something like that.
Yeah, but he probably wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
He is so funny. Like at church, we have these little name tags. So once you check a kid in, they give you a name tag, and then the parent gets a name tag with a special number. So it's safety reasons and stuff. Nate refuses to wear the name tag.
So Lucy wears both of them.
And I'll put it on his back thinking
he won't know.
He won't know. And I have to like where he can't see me, like barely. If he even feels me, he knows what I'm doing.
I keep telling you to pick him up and hug him, and that way.
I've tried everything. Yeah. So now the best thing I can do is like while he's busy, I'll just like barely touch it to him, so it just barely sticks on. But throughout the day or throughout the hour or whatever he's in there, he always finds it and peels it off, and then Lucy ends up wearing two because he hates like stickers, Band-Aids. He used to love Band-Aids, and like if he had any scratch on him, he would say Band-Aid, Band-Aid, and he would want that covered up. But now he will not use a Band-Aid. If he cries, I mean, if he gets hurt, he'll just cry and rip the Band-Aid off. So yeah. But that's a good idea for kids. I bet the magic band does help with lost kids.
Absolutely.
Yes, it has flown by so quickly. What, do you have anything to say? Because I've talked all this time.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to, I can't think of anything, really off the top of my head to talk about. I mean, one of the things I wanted to apologize to you guys was that Saturday I didn't get to do a soak video
on his channel,
on my channel, and I apologize for that. Those of you that have come over to subscribe, thank y'all so much. I've already almost at 100 subscribers, which is great. I'm really excited for that. But I will be doing Saturday's soap as much as I can. I know a lot of people have said they really enjoy those, and I want to keep doing them. We just had so much yesterday that Sunday morning we were nonstop from 8 a.m. until.
I did children's church. I also cooked for this luncheon that we had. Was there something else? I feel like there was something else.
You had children's church. We had the class
and then
afterward.
Nate refused to go to his class, so he was in there with me while I was trying to teach.
Welcome, Sarah. Don't worry, you're great.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not late.
Welcome.
You're good. Yes, you. What was for dinner? Actually, Mondays are our day. I always schedule something that we never end up eating it because usually we go out for lunch. We take Lucy out for lunch. Yeah. And probably most of the time. Like last week we didn't, but it's like our time where we can just be her and us, like pretty much the only time of her life. So we went out to lunch. So we weren't really hungry at dinner. So David had leftover lasagna from yesterday, and I had a turkey and cheese on a tortilla wrap kind of thing. It was really good, but it was kind of light. Yes, we can give you a behind the scenes of the prep work for children's church. We definitely could do that.
I mean, there's not much to it. What I showed you guys as far as, you guys can watch me print off every single piece of paper, but I think that's.
But maybe we could show them like how.
Maybe like how we choose the curriculum we choose and things like that. Yeah, we could probably do that.
Because we use this really good. If anyone else is interested,
Sam, don't worry. Welcome. I'm glad to have you.
If anyone else, maybe has an input in their church's children's curriculum and stuff, we use one that's free and we love it. It's super awesome, and the kids love it. Yeah. And there's lots of different series and stuff, so maybe we can share that.
Well, and fun fact, what I will be posting very soon is we're actually restoring our church playground, and we took in a huge offering yesterday.
So we put out this video saying like to the congregation, and we have a small church, so we said we needed this much money to be able to raise money to redo the playground, and we were thinking like it's gonna be several weeks if we even get all the money.
It all came in one Sunday.
Sunday. Like we have the most generous church.
They're amazing. They love our kids.
But they are so generous. And so we're going to be redoing the playground, making it safer, making it more updated. And that might be a fun vlog.
Because our teachers need it desperately. There's only so many indoor games you can play. And so even in the summer, thankfully, it's hot in Georgia, but thankfully in the summer,
like in the evening and stuff on Wednesday night.
But especially Sunday mornings before it hits 11 or noon, it's still somewhat cool. And so taking them outside and letting them play for 30 minutes, would be a huge, blessing for them. So I will be documenting. I'll be posting pictures of what it used to look like and the gradual changes we make to it. And then, of course, we'll let you guys see the finished product. So
yeah, we're excited. We even had Lucy on. Maybe Lucy's the reason we had Lucy on the little video saying, "Please help build a playground for me and my friends."
How can you say no to Lucy?
It was so cute. Okay, so let's see. Jen, you said you had Mexican for dinner.
Always a good choice.
That's our favorite. I have it scheduled at least once a week. That's our favorite. And it's super fast. Sarah said bacon and egg sandwiches I love breakfast for dinner. Mm-hmm. So good. And I love breakfast sandwiches.
Very good.
I don't make them enough. Sam says we're one of her favorite family videos. Oh, thanks.
Thank
That's
you.
so sweet.
You're one of our favorite subscribers.
Yeah. For sure.
You all are.
You all are. Blah, 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 let's see. Yeah, kids get bored. You have to move with kids.
Kids need constant change. That's
the more stuff I can cram in to where we're moving like every 5 or 10 minutes. They do so much better as opposed to like, oh, let's do this one thing.
Even if you're still in the same room, 5 minutes talk, 5 minutes play a game, 5 minutes do a craft, 5 minutes you have to keep.
And this
things
curriculum
moving.
that we have is very.
It does that.
It's built in to where it does that.
Yeah.
You'll be in Georgia in October. You'll love Georgia.
We love it here.
Georgia is beautiful. We have been in Texas for 6 years when we moved here, and we're from Alabama, and Georgia's way more like Alabama. There's lots of trees and greenery and
similar temperatures.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Hot, but yeah, God is so good. We have been so blessed. I mean, our whole life, but God, He's just always taking care of us, bringing us to churches that are just awesome. Brenner, yes, Brenner, breakfast for dinner is awesome. I'm not even a big breakfast eater. Like in the morning. I don't know. I just never have been, but I love breakfast for dinner.
Who says that's breakfast food though? That's my thing. You can eat whatever you want.
Monday, you went to Moe's.
We love Moe's anytime, but we love it on
Monday
Mondays
is
too.
really good because you get a good deal. Make sure if you go to Moe's to get the Mo Rewards, what's it called?
Yeah, rewards app on your phone.
Because we get so much rewards.
for every $10 you spend, you get 100 points, and once you get, I believe. Well, how much is it? I think it's 2,000 points. You get
that sounds like a lot.
Yeah. So once you spend $250 or $200 somewhere around there, you get $10 off a meal, which is huge.
It seems like we hit that a lot though.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Scary.
We do.
And then our Kroger on the back of the receipt, they have coupons for Moe's.
So you can buy one burrito, get one free.
Yeah, it's awesome. They don't let you do that on Mondays, but it's already. Hey, Miss Gina. We're so glad you got to join us tonight.
Welcome.
We've missed you.
Yes, we have.
Hope everything's going better with you. Lasagna and tater tots. That sounds interesting. He had lasagna too.
I've never had it with tater tots.
I love tater tots with anything though. That sounds good. Cheesy chicken and rice casserole.
Ooh, now you're speaking my language.
You told me not to comment, and I love how Inez rolls. I never heard anyone else talk about, of course, the Phillips Fan Band. That must be how you found her too. But I love her videos. I want to make the Not Your Mama banana pudding or Not Your Mama's banana pudding that she talked about. It looks really good, but he doesn't like banana pudding, so I can't
eat bananas.
Yeah, he gets really sick every time he eats bananas. We don't
know
idea
why.
He's allergic to them or just really sensitive. Bye, Jess. We're so glad you joined us. You're the best.
Guys. Take care.
We miss y'all too, Jen. We miss y'all too. Yeah, but I definitely want to check out how Inez rolls as cheesy chicken or rice casserole. He loves rice, chicken and rice. That's like his favorite. That's what his mom makes.
Like one of the 5 things my mom makes.
It's like chicken and rice casserole or something.
Yeah, nobody else makes it like her.
When we first got married, y'all, I tried to make chicken and rice for him, and I put it in the oven, and it literally caught fire. I still don't know what happened. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I opened the oven, and it's like burst into flames.
It was awesome.
I was like, and so the whole thing was like burned. I've never had that happen with anything.
Congratulations, David. This is your wife.
I'm sure at that point you were like, great, she can't even make chicken.
Well, you made plenty of stuff before that. That was the first time.
We were very newly married. I still don't know what I did wrong because it must have just been a fluke thing. I've never had anything catch fire in the oven. It wasn't like
then we go home, and I forgot when it was, but Jessica just shadowed my mom a little bit and watched. She's like, that's it? That's all you have to do to make it. It's
well,
like
that's what I did, but it was like a weird thing. I don't know.
Flambe version.
Yeah, it was. It was like crispy on the top.
It was hilarious.
Black. Yeah, it was so weird. I saw it. That's the only thing that's ever caught fire in the oven. That it was weird. I've had very few fails when it comes to food. I feel like I can cook pretty good. I mean, I don't do anything super fancy.
Pretty good.
Okay.
You're a great cook.
I'm not fancy though. Like I don't do like.
I don't want you to be.
Yeah, but I've never.
That would drive me crazy.
I've never.
I have to get the garnish exactly right. It has to. No, don't do that. I can't.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. But,
hey Tara.
Hey Tara. But yeah, it was interesting. What's your favorite thing I cook?
Oh, golly, don't do this to me. Her lasagna is phenomenal. Lasagna is probably lasagna. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, and once you buy all the things that go in the lasagna, it costs more than me just buying like a Stouffer's. It's true. So but it's homemade.
That much, but it is really good.
Yeah, it's good homemade. Yeah. But so I love that. Her Cajun chicken pasta is amazing. I love that. Any soup she makes, her tortilla soup, her taco soup, her, all of those are great.
Yes, we're a mom chef. Mom cooks.
When we make nachos and tacos, that's always good.
That's our favorite.
Yeah, we have a lot.
You can't mess up.
We have a lot of good stuff.
You can't mess up Mexican food. I mean, we do the burrito bowls, we do tacos, we do nachos, we do enchiladas. I do like a baked chimichanga. That's really good. From Canada.
How you doing there, eh?
Please don't do the accents. Yes, moms can cook because they just have to, right? Like you just learn.
She said her mom was making banana pudding and the wafers caught on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Her sister-in-law.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. How in the world did that work?
That is so funny. I don't know how. I still don't know how.
Must have been very dry wafers.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
My mom was always like, she's always been really good in the kitchen, and so I don't know. I just kind of grew up.
You picked it up from her.
Yeah, but she's better at like just coming into the kitchen and like throwing stuff together. Like I like to follow a recipe.
Well, you look at her pantry and go, there ain't nothing in here. She looks in there and goes, I can do this. Yeah. But that used to be. Now Jessica can do the same thing with our pantry. Yeah, I kind of like. I like the recipe for the first few times, and then I kind of know. Like the chili, I used to look at the recipe all the time, and now I've made it so many times, I just kind of do it. Yeah. You went to make lasagna, but then you had to get Stouffer's. You know what? It's still good. It's still good.
And like I said, when I price out the lasagna, now I probably can make a cheaper version, but the one I really like to make, it is about the same price as just buying Stouffer's, and I'm like. All that work, So only on like special occasions, like birthday, lasagna is one of your favorite foods. Period. So
your latest that I really love is your homemade bread with stuffed hamburger or stuffed
cheeseburger
pizza.
rolls. Okay, hold on.
That's good stuff, right
there. Guys, if you have not checked out, they don't even know who I am, y'all. But I love this cookbook, and their channel is called Living on a Dime. They are so good, and they wrote this book like a long time ago. I think they're about to have their 20th anniversary of it, or 25th.
Wow.
But it's just like the simplest recipes. They're just like really basic. Dining on a Dime. It's so good. And the cheeseburger rolls is what he's talking about. And basically it's this bread dough.
So Sarah, I hope that answers your question. We read cookbooks like this to help our budget.
Yeah. Food, and the cost of food has gone up so much.
Yeah.
It really has. And, as our family has grown, you guys know Lucy's obsession with fruits and vegetables. That girl, she's got to have a whole variety and salad bar here at all times, which I want her to eat like that. So I'm happy to buy it. But the cost of food has gone up. And I feel like, you love Living on a Dime. I love them too. And their videos are so different than normal videos I watch. They have like a show. I don't know if I told you this. They have like a live show.
Yeah.
So they do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They go on for like an hour and a half. At here, it comes on at 6:30. So I'm not sure what time it comes on in different parts of the country, but they're just so real and they're so awesome. Like she showed yesterday how to clean a toilet. Okay, that sounds like really stupid, but like there's some people, and even I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should do more like what she's doing, because those basic skills, not everyone knows that.
No.
And the toilet she showed was horribly gross. And so everybody's like, I cannot believe you showed that. But they're just like so real. And I think that's what people like to watch is just real. And so saving money, I feel like the biggest thing that saves us money, the meal plan.
If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail.
Because if you just go to the grocery store and buy whatever looks good, you're going to come home and you're going to be like, what do I do? We used to do this when we first got married. We just go to the store
anymore. And
we just buy stuff, and then like stuff would go bad, and I would come home and be like, I don't even know what to make because nothing goes together. So yes, I love her mom too, Jill. She's awesome. She raised her kids with like no money, and made it work and paid off tons of debt. Her whole story is awesome. There's a whole playlist of Jill's story, and it is so good. I like binge watched it for like days and weeks until I finished it all. It's an amazing story. So definitely go check out that story. But planning your meals, and then also just trying to use up what you have before you go out and buy more.
Right.
Not letting things go to waste. That's how we save the most money, because
having a big freezer helps too.
Yeah.
And that was one of the best purchases we've made for
being able to stock up when things are on sale.
Yeah.
Like I'll buy meat when it's on sale and really stock up and then not have to buy it for a while. And then, being able to freeze things. Like I'll make a big thing of beans and freeze it. And I've talked about that before. I'll get bread when it's really cheap and I'll freeze it. And all that helps. But yeah, using what you have and like just making do and not going to the store for every little thing, shopping the sales. You saw the toilet thing. Yeah, that was, I laughed so hard when I saw it because I'm like, I would never have shown my toilet that gross. But that is how she is. Like she's so no nonsense. I just love her. I do own a planner. Actually, it's right here. I like that. I have a video that's actually got pretty good views on my channel. It's one of the first videos I ever did. And it's comparing Erin Condren Planner to the Happy Planner. And I don't use either one of those now, but I like them both. But I just switched to this, which is the Recollections Planner. And it's a lot like the Erin Condren or the Happy Planner. I don't use it as much as I used to. Basically, I just use this for bills to like remember when to pay different things. So I need to get back into it because I used to have like planner decorating videos and stuff. And that's one of the things that when I get busy, I just kind of, freezing leftovers. I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living on a Dime on YouTube is who we're talking about. They're awesome. They are so awesome. Definitely checking them out. And all the recipes are like on their website. So they have a Living on a Dime on their YouTube, like that's their YouTube channel name, but it's also livingonadime.com is their website. They have tons of these recipes.
Not a sponsor.
Oh, they don't even know who we are, but this is the recipe book, but there's also tons of the recipes on their website you can get for free. So yes, you can't get into freezer meals. Okay.
Hey, Gabrielle.
So I totally agree. Like I don't do a lot of freezer meals, but what I do is I freeze, like I pre-cook things like
5 pounds of meat.
Like I'll pre-cook ground beef, and then it saves me so much time when I go to make cheeseburger rolls or I go to make tacos or the meat is already cooked. And so you're not really doing a freezer meal, but you're saving yourself a ton of time as opposed to like, getting the meat and cooking it, draining the fat and all that. You're doing it one time and it saves. So I do a lot of that, like cooking the beans, like I said, and then the beans are right there, ready to go, having stuff just to kind of help me, have things ready to go so that, you know what I'm trying to say, but I don't necessarily do a ton of freezer meals. Sometimes I'll get and another thing I do, I'm like talking 90 miles an hour.
It's okay. That's why they're here.
Another thing I do is, say I'm making chicken pot pie. It's one of the recipes that I make very infrequently because it's kind of labor intensive. The one I like is the Pioneer Woman one. And so I had to cut up stuff, cut up vegetables and, cook the chicken and all of that. So what I'll do is I'm already going through all that process. I'll make 2 or 3 of them. And we'll eat one for that dinner, and then we'll freeze the other 2. So I'm not spending any more time making 3. It takes me pretty much the same amount of time to make 3 as it does to make 1. So I'll make 3, and then I'll freeze the other 2, and we have them. So it's not like I spend all day on a Saturday making 30 freezer meals. Although if that works for you, that's great.
She does that with pastas, stuffed shells, ravioli.
Yeah. So, and especially if it's just us, like say I'm making a recipe of stuffed shells. Well, that makes way more than we could even eat with leftovers. So I'll split it up and freeze one. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody that has to go.
Yeah.
No
Thank you for coming in.
Yes. Hey, Gabrielle, I'm glad you could join us. You bought 5 ears of corn for 85 cents. Wow, that's a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love corn on the cob.
Fresh corn on the cob is one of my favorite things. And
with slight grill marks. Oh, so good.
I saw a recipe on Facebook or somewhere that says you take corn and you put a stick of butter in a pot of boiling water, put the stick of butter in and like a cup of milk, and it says the best corn ever. I'm going to try it.
I wouldn't doubt that at all.
But I love it. I'm waiting for the corn to kind of go down in price a little. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the summer has like the best corn, but our light just died, so I'm sorry, a little dark. Yes. Yeah. Do that, Sarah. I don't like to waste time doing a bunch of freezer meals and stuff like that. To me, it just doesn't work for our family. He's dropping stuff. Our neighbors downstairs are going to really like that. But when you are already making something, make an extra one and freeze it. That's how I do my freezer meals. So, yes, that's awesome. Yeah, the corn, 3 meals for your household. That's great. The total price is 86 cents. That's awesome. That's a great price. You've been freezing leftover sides to reheat, Christy, at other meals. It's a great feeling to know I'm not wasting food, and it makes for a quick meal later. Yes. I've been doing that, especially since I started following them. They're big on that, not wasting stuff, because this is what they told me, and this hit home with me because I know we did this. They said that the average American throws away 50% of what they buy.
I'm surprised it's not higher.
So, and how true is that? Like, we'll buy a bag of apples and half of them will
go bad,
or they'll get mushy. So now that I kind of have that in my mind, when I buy apples, I really try to push the apples to everybody. Like, I'll put them in his lunch. Yep. I'll cut one up for Lucy. I'll eat one and make sure we're using them and they're not just sitting there. Mm-hmm. And then that helps us from, eating the stuff.
Goes back again. Stuff. She's planning this as she's doing it.
Yeah. So I'll only plan our dinners. I don't really plan lunches. But it's all in my head. Like, I have this stuff. I need to make sure we're using it up because that number just astounded me. I mean, I know that when we first got married, I didn't even realize, I guess I never really thought about it. I never even realized, like, you need to freeze meat before it goes bad. Like, I would have meat and I'd be like, oh, well, I don't really have the time to make this ground beef or whatever. And it would kind of sit there and then I would forget about it. And then it would go bad in our fridge and then I'd throw it away. That happened all the time. I never thought, hey, when you get home from the store, stick it in the freezer and then it'll be fine until you're ready for it. I never thought like that. And now I think like that. I pretty much, it just all either gets cooked and frozen or frozen because I hate for stuff to go bad.
Me too.
Okay, you said butter and milk in the corn is amazing. Okay, I'm going to try that because
we're going to do that.
Lucy loves corn. We love corn. Nate's not so much a fan, but that's just how he is. Yeah. You hate when you clean out the fridge and you have to throw stuff away. Yes, so do I. And it happens. I feel like everybody is going to have that happen. You're going to have stuff that does go bad before you use it. But I really try
we got some
hard.
cans up in here that need to be examined.
The cans, though, that kind of stuff lasts longer. The stuff, the produce, the meat, that kind of stuff is more perishable.
Hey, Bees Journey. How you doing? Welcome in.
Miss Gina says, you love leftovers. Your husband, Tom, won't touch them. We do freezer meals. You waste so much food. Yeah, it's so hard. And especially I get that with 2 of you in a household. It's hard because you buy stuff and it goes bad so fast. Like, we buy like lettuce and stuff and it's hard to eat it all up before it goes bad and we can't even help it.
Hey, Amanda.
It makes me feel sick to throw it away.
Welcome in.
Yeah, everybody says they hate when the food goes bad. I know you need to get better at planning menus. Kidges 3. Yeah. And I think that's the number one tip I can tell you if you want to save money, plan your dinners. Just plan your dinners and have what I do is I plan my dinners and then I just have, I always have certain things that we can have for lunch. I always have tortillas for quesadillas. I always have bread for sandwiches. I always have, what else do I do? Like I have corn dogs, like stuff like that. I kind of keep
pizza,
macaroni and cheese,
frozen pizzas.
I usually have like salad. A lot of times I'll do like a snacky lunch, like have, some veggies, some fruit, maybe some turkey pepperoni, like little things like that. Or we do leftovers a lot because neither one of us mind leftovers, especially him. He loves leftovers.
I love leftovers.
So if I make a big pot of chili, that'll last for a couple of lunches.
And I never complain.
Yes, lettuce is the worst. I can never eat the lettuce before it goes bad. I seriously usually can't. I have to if I buy lettuce, I try my best on our meal plan to put lettuce, like a salad for the first few days. And still then sometimes we don't use it all.
Yep.
It's really hard. But at the same time, I try not to beat myself up too bad if I'm trying my best. It's one of those things where if you're planning and you're trying and you still have to throw some stuff away, just forgive it and move on, But if you buy stuff and then you're going out to eat and then you throw it away, then I kind of feel worse about it. But, at the end of the day, if it goes bad, it goes bad. There's nothing you can do to change it. Just try better in the future.
Hey, kidges. I'm not familiar very much with Moultrie, Tifton, but my pastor is. He actually pastored a church in Tifton for a few years. So he's much more familiar with that area. Is that in Georgia? Yes, Tifton's in Georgia.
Yeah, we're not familiar with other places in Georgia. It's the first place
I take the kids down to Warner Robins twice a year. We just got back from Columbus, Georgia, so we know that area a little well. And then, of course, Cartersville, Ackworth, Woodstock, Kennesaw, all this.
That's basically.
That's our stomping ground now, so we know this area pretty well.
Okay, so Lady B 92, you said shredded lettuce is convenient. Yes, it does. The head of lettuce lasts longer. We really like shredded lettuce. It's one of our favorite things. Mm-hmm. It will last a little longer until you open it. Once you open it, you got
about 48 hours.
So what I do is I'll open it right when I need it. Don't say tonight. I know we're having tacos or burritos later in the week that I want to use it for. So I will wait as long as possible to open it. So I was using that wrap today and I used something else. I didn't want to open the shredded lettuce. That's like a ticking time bomb. Yeah. And then once you open it, put some paper towels in there. It kind of helps with the moisture. But yeah, it goes bad fast. But I've tried shredding my own lettuce, cutting my own lettuce. I cannot get it as good as they get it. So it's one of those convenience things that I really like.
I don't think any man's hands gets it that good. I think it's a machine.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, Sarah, you said your bread is mushy when you defrost it. I have had good luck with bread. All I do, I don't know. Maybe it's a difference in freezer and humidity and all. I don't even know. But all I do when I freeze bread is I put it straight in the freezer. I don't, wrap it up, burn it. I put it right in the bag it came in the freezer. And then the night before I want to use it or a few hours before I want to use it, I just take it out and set it on the counter. I don't put it in the microwave. I don't put anything like that. I just let it defrost naturally. And it always has been good for me. Now, I don't do it for long periods of time. I don't freeze my bread for months and months and months. Usually it's a few weeks.
Right.
And it's been, me and Jen had fun in Woodstock, Georgia, when she came and surprised me. That was fun.
That's a fun video to watch.
You said, Kidges 3, you said, you work in Tifton. Great. You lived in Columbus for 3 years. We loved it. We love Columbus. We took our kids. Fine
arts.
Yeah, fine arts. We just got back from
Pastor and I are about to go back down there for district council in a couple of weeks. So
yeah, it's a really, all of our kids were saying that too. They're like, this is a really nice town. It really was. We liked it. Yes, Jen said you have good luck. Brittany says she says bread freezes so well. Yeah. That's exactly how I do it, Jen. What?
How about some canoe lessons?
We have to tell that story one day.
We definitely will. Maybe next. Okay, I'm calling it. Next time we get Jen on the.
I don't want to tell it without her because
next time we get her on the weigh-in video, y'all.
Yeah, we had an interesting canoe experience before.
So stay tuned for that. We will share that story.
Okay. Christy says you notice if you put your open shredded lettuce in a Ziploc freezer bag, it lasts a little longer. The texture is thicker. It probably is. And also the paper towel in there really helps. If you haven't tried that, it keeps the moisture away. Yeah, we have pics of the canoe incident. We have pics until we realized how bad we were, and then we stopped taking pics.
Gina, I attempt to sing, and if you go over to my YouTube channel,
Miss Gina is a pro. You've heard her sing. Yes, because he was like, "Who is that singing?" when I was listening to your video. Yeah. So yeah, David is a great singer. Sing us a little something.
Not right now.
He has to be prepared.
Yeah, I don't like doing things in the
moment. He's a great singer though. Or did I miss anything else?
I can't think of anything.
What does blessed mean? Oh, okay. Blessed is who we are.
Yeah.
We're blessed.
God is blessing us.
Yes, every single day. We were talking about that today, like different channel names. Like he was asking, like how, like I was talking about how different channels names change sometimes, and I get it. Like if your channel name is Weight Watchers Girl or whatever, and you stop doing Weight Watchers, obviously you're gonna change the name because you're not that anymore. And so I was telling him, it's so funny with Blessed Jess. Basically, how that name came to be was I did a few videos where my name was Jessica Holley. That was just what my name was. Like, that's my name. So that's what my YouTube name was.
I hope that's your name.
That's my name. So I don't know. I just didn't want that to be my name. It didn't really say anything. And so I was like, I kind of want to change it. And that was the first thing that came to my mind was Blessed Jess. And I didn't think about it. I didn't like weigh pros and cons. I didn't do anything but be like, oh, that's a good name. And that's why I named it. But it's been so perfect because it pretty much sums up my whole life. We are blessed. We are blessed. Yes. Yeah, we have lots of different topics here.
Yeah.
We've bounced around a lot.
Again, guys, this is the story of us. So This is our channel.
Yeah. And these live chats, I always have something I want to talk about.
Hey, Kimberly. Welcome.
Hey, Kimberly. I always have something I want to talk about in the beginning, and then the rest of it is just whatever comes up in the chat, we'll talk to you guys about. So if you missed it, we kind of talked about the changes that I'm going to make to my YouTube schedule. And basically I'm saying I'm posting a video every single day now, which pretty much happens anyway, but I'm going to be more intentional with posting a video every single day.
She's planning
it out instead of just kind of flying by the seat of my pants like I have been for the last few years, and just really scheduling the videos.
So recap for everybody that's new.
I'm sure a lot of you are new and didn't hear any of the beginning, so I'll recap real quick. So Sundays now are going to be this is all this is me
tentative.
What I'm going to try.
It's penciled in.
Yeah, as best we can. But what I'm saying is every single day. Okay, I'm holding to that. Sundays are going to be the taste test videos I do with David. Also, like our Universal Yum video, something like that will go up on Sunday. I know you guys we get so many comments that you're loving the taste test videos. We love doing them. They're so fun.
Yeah. We
love the Universal Yums video.
And we've got a lot of stuff planned in the works. I'll maybe can tease one by the end of this, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. And also I wanted to say heads up to you guys. If you want to, I think this is a great idea, but you don't have to. There's no pressure. But if you have been wanting to try Universal Yums, go ahead and try it. And when you get your box, hold on to it and open it
when we do.
And you can do the video with us. I think that'll be so fun. I've actually heard from several people that they have been doing this. And it makes me so happy that you guys would think
it's
that
crazy.
much.
So they get it in the mail.
And then they just wait.
And then when our video goes up, they open the box while watching our video.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But that's the nicest thing.
Wow.
That was so sweet. I think Katie was the first person that told me she did it. And then somebody else said they did it. And I was like, are you kidding? That's the nicest thing. So I thought, yes, Sarah, go get your son to bed. That is more important. But yeah, so if you've been wanting to try Universal Yums, we'll just all open it together. We won't do it live because I don't want anybody to feel like they have to do it at a certain time, but you can just open it with us. I think that'll be so fun. Yeah. We're pretty hilarious with the gross stuff, and we don't really mean to be, but
now we're not Rhett and Link, but we try to.
Yeah. Everybody's like, do y'all watch A Good Mythical Morning?
Yes, we do.
So okay, so Sunday will be something like that. Some sort of video with him.
Yeah. And Lady B, yes, she does have a Facebook group. You can go to her YouTube channel, and it should be linked in there.
Yeah, it is. And then so it's Blessed Jess, and then I have a Blessed Jess Intuitive Eaters group too.
Yes.
So both of those should be linked. Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Monday is going to be my grocery haul. That is usually when I go to the grocery store. So that will be up Tuesday. And I will say too, I keep bouncing around, but all the time I'll be filming what I ate today videos, and those will just be bonuses. I'm not going to say like for sure. Although Tuesday is going to be designated as what I ate today / me sitting down with a camera, like an empties video, a favorites video, something like that. Wednesday is our weigh-in video with Jen. You guys, we love doing those videos with her. So fun. It keeps us on track. Yes, the ham chips. I will never be the same from the ham chips.
One of my favorite video moments ever that we've done so far.
The most disgusting. Like, there was no, like, I was not trying to be dramatic. I'm not trying to be funny for the camera.
Guys, there is no acting on this channel. If you see us do something on the camera, we just do that. That's what
I hate ham. Yeah. Like, hate it. I do not like the smell of it. I do not like the flavor of it. I do not like anything about it.
I'm so sorry for you.
And those, even he was like, I don't even know if I could eat any more of those because they were so strong.
I am a huge, when it comes to cross flavors, then it comes down to texture. And ham does not need to feel that way in my mouth. It just doesn't.
It was just so strong. And I've never spit out anything we've tried in the Universal Yums. I've always been able to eat it, at least one bite. But I knew if I did not spit that out, it was not going to be pleasant the rest of the day. So, and for like the whole rest of the night, I was like, I still smell it on me. It was just so gross.
It was bad.
So Thursday
is going
to be the weigh-in video. Thursday, I'm going to try my best to do some more recipe videos for you guys. I have heard that you guys want more recipes. And so I'm going to try my best to film some recipe videos. That's another day that you might get a empties video or some sort of video with just me. Friday, of course, is my Bible study. If you have not been tuning in for the Bible study, you've been missing out.
Friday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, it's not live. You can join us.
It's must-watch YouTube video.
You don't have to be there at 7. You can be there. You can rewatch it anytime. You can watch it the next day, whatever. It's not live. But we've been having so much fun over there and learning so much and really getting to the root of the weight loss and all that. And it's not about what you're actually eating. It's about your heart and giving that to God. Yeah, Brenda, you said that sounds disgusting. It was disgusting.
Yes.
Ham, chips, don't recommend that.
I love ham. I love chips. Those two things should not mix.
Yeah, I don't love ham, and I would never recommend that. Oh, I love chips, though. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what?
Maybe the chip will make it better.
I've never hated any kind of chip. And I love chips.
I gave it a 3 out of 5, and that was being generous. It really was a 1 or 2. I didn't.
Yes, Christy. The other was David with the tree sap candy. Yeah.
Please don't bring that back up. That was so nasty.
His reaction was so bad. I didn't even try it. Which now I'm like, I should have just sucked it up and tried it since you did. But
no, you shouldn't have. I would not wish that on anybody. That was disgusting.
We have gone back and watched that clip so many times because it is so funny. Like.
I am not kidding, guys. I grew up in the Royal Rangers, and we made campfires all the time. And one of our favorite woods to burn in the South is pine because it's everywhere. You can just you can find a pine limb anywhere. And so many times you pick up a pine limb, and the sap from it will get on your fingers, and then you'll go to eat something later, and you get a taste of that pine sap in your mouth. I'm not kidding. That's exactly how it tasted.
Well, they said it was tree sap. So,
well, it was pine. They got pine trees in Turkey then, because that's exactly what it tasted like. It was disgusting.
Oh my gosh, that is like the funny. We need to do like our funniest clips video and like show these.
We're good at making bloopers. That's for sure.
So,
anyway, reel that in.
So yes, there can never be enough recipes. I've heard that from many of you, and I need to do more recipe videos.
And then your Saturday video.
Actually, there's a recipe video coming up this Thursday. It's like the easiest recipe. It's croutons. I mean, that sounds so stupid, but these are really good. And it's a good way to use up that old bread that you have in your freezer. So that's coming up. The chicken pot pie and the lasagna roll-ups. Megan, you're making my freezer meals for Megan's about to have a baby, you guys. She is so close. We are rooting you on, Megan. We can't wait to see that baby.
Finish out the week.
So recipe videos on Thursday.
Bible study
Friday. Lunch video on Saturday. So that's the end of the week. And like I said, there'll be some bonus videos, but I'm really going to try to stick to this schedule. It's going to help me plan it out. Next year, Lucy's going to be in school. Nate's going to be, the summer might be a little wishy-washy, but trying to get this routine established because I really want to focus on YouTube. Next year, Lucy's going to be in school. If you didn't hear, she got into preschool. We're so excited. And Nate's going to be in school, of course. So I'm going to have 7 hours in the day, every day, by myself.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. YouTube, housework, I'm sure it's going to go, like, I'm going to have stuff. I'm going to be at the church helping. I'm
praying for you, Megan. Her due date's tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Praying
I'm
for
so
you.
excited. I'm following you on Instagram. I cannot wait to see your little, is it a boy or girl? Do you know, Megan? I don't know if you've said, and I don't remember. Let us know. I can't wait to see that. She has this little boy who is so cute. He reminds me of Nate. He's got that blonde hair like Nate, and he is so adorable.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Oh, I have a soft spot in my heart, of course, for both. But boys are so like mommy, like they're so close to their mom. Yeah. You know, Nate has always been like a mommy's boy. So excited. Noah Andrew.
That's a beautiful name.
That is a beautiful name. I've always loved the name Noah. That's really pretty. So exciting. New baby is so exciting. I actually 4 years ago yesterday, we found out that Lucy was a girl. And that seems like just so like yesterday. I mean, it has gone by so fast. Okay, Christy, you say you're thinking about getting an air fryer, but worried the food will get dry. Does this happen to yours? No, but I guess it depends on what you're going to make in it. Basically, Layla's barking, y'all. I'm sorry. Somebody open their door.
Open and shut their door.
Okay. So the air fryer, basically what I use mine for is anything I would cook like in the oven. So, the kids' chicken nuggets, she has to make it, in the videos, the kids' chicken nuggets, the, like French fries. Now the French fries aren't oily, like when you make, in the like fryer, but they taste better than in the oven. They're crispier. So do that. I do the mini wontons in the air fryer is like my new favorite thing. I do egg rolls, corn dogs. I got one, a compact one. And it's always linked down below in my videos, like my Amazon shop where you can see my favorite things. And my mom and dad got me one for Christmas, I think. And, you know, I was like, oh, I'll try it. And I put it like, I have this, I'm sure you see it in the videos. I have this mirror, like, it's my pantry and yet appliance storage, and it has like a door that slides.
The doors are mirrors.
The doors are mirrors. And so it hides all my appliances. Well, I used to have that in my appliances, and I would just move it when I need it. I use it every single day. It's now on my countertop, which I don't put stuff on the countertop because I like it.
Very particular about the counter space.
I have the toaster, and
don't you put anything on her counter that does not need to be on her counter.
Like any mom's with me, like it is like a magnet for crud to gather, you know. So I now keep it on the countertop because I use it that much. I use it multiple times a day, and the only other thing, the appliance that's on my countertop is my toaster. So I love the air fryer. I haven't had any problem with things getting dry, but I guess it would depend on what you're making.
Jess, do you use cooking oil with it?
I don't. Now, like if I'm making egg rolls that aren't pre-cooked, like, you know, the ones you buy in the store already have been fried a little bit, so they kind of have an oil coating kind of on them. But if I'm doing like my homemade ones that I know have no oil, or the mini wontons, if I don't spray them with a little bit of Pam, they'll stick. So the only oil I ever use is like if I'm spraying a little bit with Pam just to make sure things don't stick. I don't use any oil, and it all comes out super crispy, super good. If you're making like a chicken patty or chicken nuggets or anything like that in the air fryer, it tastes like fried. It seriously does. It's basically like a mini convection oven is what it is. But yes, the cooking spray really does help. She says, Aiden is a total mama's boy. Yes. The boys, I feel like they're just super close to their moms. Although Lucy is too, but not as much as Nate. Like he is more the mommy's boy. He does not let me get out of his sight too much. Brenda says you love your air fryer too. Yes, it is awesome. I am a huge fan of the air fryer. I will never tell you guys my favorite is something that it's not my favorite, because that thing I use every single day. And then it's so nice because it pulls out the whole thing. You can stick in the dishwasher or just rinse out, wash out with some soap and water. Gets completely clean. It's not hard to clean. It's awesome. I love it. And I have a compact one, and it's been fine. If you have a big family, you might want a large one. Okay. Yes. Doodlebop 92. She says she uses an olive oil sprayer with some stuff, and it turns out really nice. I've heard that too. Like just a little bit of oil will kind of help have that more oily cover, like you know, when you have fried like French fries and stuff, that oily kind of taste that might help. I've never made like raw potatoes, like French fries, like from like homemade. So I'm not sure how that would turn out. I'm sure it'd be good.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Anybody else have anything else? We have like 10 more minutes before we're going to sign off. If you guys need to go, that's okay. I know it could be getting late.
We give them the teaser.
Okay.
So when I was in the 4th grade.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to do this.
My dad and I came up with an idea for a science fair. And we thought this would be something interesting. We'd never seen anybody do anything like this. And so what we did was we did a popcorn science experiment. And we wanted to see which brand of popcorn pops the most kernels in its bag and on the popcorn setting on a microwave. Which one gets picked the most in terms of taste test? Which one pops the most volume? In other words, when you put all the popcorn that's been popped in a bowl, which one has the most space in the bowl? So the individual kernels are the biggest popped, and then also the value on it.
So this is like a science fair, like where you had a hypothesis.
Yeah. So we predicted which we had a hypothesis that we think a certain brand would do good in each category, or a certain brand would do good in all categories. And so I did 4 flavored brands back in that time. And we had our winner, and we thought it was just be fun for us to do at home because we were just curious because we eat popcorn, we watch TV all the time. And so, but we did it, and it won first place in the school and took me to state. And so it was hilarious. And so when my dad came to visit us, he said,
cracks me up.
He watches he watches the channel and sees our taste test videos, and he loves them. And he said, David, why don't y'all do popcorn on your channel? And so Jessica and I have thought about it. We think we may actually go and get different brands of popcorn and do taste test videos, and again, pop them and not say, you know, unmark them and go, we think which brand this is or what this tastes like, and then try to pick what we think is our favorite brand of popcorn, because we eat popcorn watching TV and movies.
I'm still partial to the homemade popcorn, but yeah, like there's a lot of different brands of popcorn. So that totally could be a video. It's so funny now because like anytime we're doing anything, we're like, oh,
could we do a video about that?
Because we really like doing these like taste test videos because we both get to do them together. We do them when the kids go to bed. It's like our little date time, and we feel like we're doing something, you know, productive.
And it's fun because in those moments we get to be best friends, and it's you know, so many times you sometimes forget as husband and wife that, hey, you're still friends with me, right? So
and it's like a lot of times we're so focused on the kids and church, and this is just something fun. You know, it's nothing super serious, and we just have really enjoyed the taste test. Someone also said we should do the Bean Boozled challenge.
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm afraid
if I do it, it's going to be because I love you guys.
We will put a trash can next to the table because her stomach and mouth will not be able to handle. I don't think mine will either in some ways.
Barf. And Jen, you need to come here and we will taste test the coffee because this guy is not going to taste test coffee.
I'm not going to do it. Sorry.
So Jen, you have to come taste test it with me because I don't want to do it by myself. I think she's doing the sad face for the bean boots. Moldy cheese, vomit, booger,
grass clippings, toothpaste, skunk, dog food,
ham flavored jelly beans. That would be too much. I would rather have some of the other ones than ham. There's like dog food. I don't know if we actually do it. It will be because we love you guys and we think it would be hilarious. I'm not sure. I really am not sure, but it would be. Oh, dead fish. Oh, I just don't know. We, with the youth, we went to, I guess it was last year at Fine Arts.
And they did the whole room.
Skunk. They did the whole room. They gave everybody a jelly bean and then they had us all try it. Well, thank Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I had was this one that was, it could have been berry or toothpaste. And it was toothpaste.
That's the mildest one to get, though.
But it was not gross. I mean, it tasted like toothpaste, but it wasn't gross. And so I was like, thank you, Lord.
I got vomit. And
you didn't get vomit.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. I got the orange jelly bean, which is vomit, and it is disgusting.
I don't think you got vomit. I don't think you got vomit. I think you got
grass
or something.
No, I did not get a green jelly bean. I would have remembered that. It was orange and it was vomit. I know for a fact.
We'll get a sponsor and you can come taste coffee. Starbucks, they can sponsor us.
That'd be great.
It'll be fun.
So we're definitely thinking popcorn. We appreciate all the feedback we've already gotten on the first M&M video. So that's been a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Stay tuned for parts 2 and 3.
Yeah, those are coming the next 2 Sundays. We actually, heads up. I mean, this is like a behind the scenes for you. You probably could figure it out. But we filmed all of those
in one night.
I was so like nauseated.
We were done with M&Ms after filming.
And it's not even like I ate so many of them.
No,
we had like one of each one, but it was just so sweet. And I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot even look at it, another M&M. But we wanted to get it over with so that we could do it with our youth group and take them all to the church. And so we did the first round with the youth group. They tasted all the chocolate ones, like the the first half of the video you guys saw on Sunday. And so what did they pick to win? The regular?
The milk chocolate won in their round too.
So we'll definitely,
but so closely. We had 13 kids there that night. Milk chocolate won 7-6.
Okay, hold on, Kim. Okay, don't go anywhere. Can you guys still see me when I go to the new thing? Okay, I have an iced coffee recipe. However, this is one of my first videos, but this is how I make my iced coffee. So proceed to this video with caution because it's a little bit embarrassing. Seriously, a lot embarrassing. The way I talk and stuff is because I'm like being super I don't know, fake. But I'm going to share the link here to how I make it. Yes, sweetened condensed milk. Yes, it is so good. I don't know. I think I show that in the video. I can't remember. The way I make the iced coffee is the way the Pioneer Woman makes it. Basically, I do the cold brew. So you take the ground coffee, you pour water over it in a pitcher, and you just let it sit overnight. And then you take a fine mesh strainer and you strain off all the grounds. It is so good. It's so smooth. It's so good. In that video, I show like an indulgent one, and then I show like a Weight Watcher friendly one or a low calorie one. And it's my favorite. I love it. I also make it in my French press a lot. Like I'll just make coffee and then stick it in the fridge in my French press and then pour it over ice. But the iced coffee, the Pioneer Woman iced coffee is the best because you don't heat it up. And so it's supposed to be like milder on your stomach. Have you ever had iced coffee and you kind of get a stomach ache? It's supposed to be more gentle and stuff because it's not, I don't know what the difference is, but it's not.
It's part of the chemicals in the coffee.
Well, it's the same coffee, but you're not heating it up. So I don't think it gets as like saturated. I'm not sure. But I love it. It's so good. My favorite iced coffee out is, you guys, it's McDonald's.
They have good coffee.
McDonald's, I don't even really like their hot coffee.
I love their fraps. And that's the only coffee I'll drink is their fraps.
I actually hate their lattes. They always taste burned to me. But their iced coffee, I get it sugar-free vanilla. It's so good. And that's all you order. They don't even do like anything special. They don't, I don't even think you can choose your milk or anything. One time they asked me and I was like, are you serious? Because I've never gotten to choose. And so I told them skim milk, but I don't know if they actually do that or not, but I just say sugar-free vanilla iced coffee. It's so good. It's better than Starbucks because Starbucks is kind of strong. Their iced coffee is really strong. Kim says you like the McDonald's iced coffee too. It's really good. It's like $2, I think, for a large. It's really good. So yeah, some of those videos I went back and watched. Some of them are really embarrassing because you're
just green. You were just learning the ropes on how to do all this.
You guys, when I started YouTube, I knew nothing about. I seriously knew nothing. I knew nothing about how to edit it, how to even look at the camera, anything. I just started doing it, and I've learned very slowly. And I'm still not good at it, probably. Like, I'm not perfect. But it is, Starbucks is pricey too. But some of those videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm filming on my phone, which it's really hard to actually look in the camera. Just like when I'm talking to you, I'm looking down instead of looking at the camera. Same kind of thing with a phone. So I hate going back and watching.
Yes, Gabrielle, their caramel frap
what he
is
always
amazing.
Gets. That's how
I love it so much.
Megan, I'm with you on their. I'm not crazy about their actual coffee, and their lattes always taste burned. I like strong coffee too, though. That's why I love the French press because it's strong, but it's not bitter, and I don't really like the bitterness of some of the strong coffee. But I don't like weak coffee at all either. But the iced coffee is good.
Any last minute questions or ideas from you guys? We're gonna wind this down here. The next
she says Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. I like Starbucks better. I don't know. Dunkin' Donuts, I like that they have a lot of like different flavor options. Like they have a coconut flavor you can get in your iced coffee and stuff. But I just never, I never even finish all of the one from Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. Now I like their regular like coffee, like just regular coffee. I like that. But I am partial to Starbucks. I love their lattes and especially their holiday lattes. That he doesn't. You like the frappuccinos? Not really. He's not a big coffee drinker.
I'm not a big Starbucks.
I've never had the Willow brand from Starbucks. I've never had that. I always get the skinny vanilla latte or one of the holiday drinks. I love the chestnut praline is my favorite holiday drink. It's so good. Or that I sometimes get their iced coffee or a frappuccino or something, but I hardly ever just get the regular coffee, which is good. It's it's strong, but does my Kroger have a Starbucks? Yes, it does. It does have a Starbucks inside.
She says she's moving to Guam this summer.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's crazy. And you're going to have a new little baby with you. How exciting, though.
Yeah, that's a big adventure.
There's no Starbucks. You're going to have to like stock up and try to make it yourself.
She could pull her coffee beans right off the trees out there, probably.
Yeah, they probably have really good coffee. Yeah, no holiday drinks, though. Oh, that stinks. The holiday drinks, like that's when I know it's Christmas time because the holiday drinks come out and it just... so good. McDonald's peppermint mocha. It is good. I have had that. That one is good.
And you love their pumpkin spice at Starbucks.
I don't love it, but I usually have to have one
to break in the fall.
Just because I want one and I know it's fall. But I never pick it after that. More kids, we don't know.
The door's closing slowly on that.
Yeah. So
we talk about it a lot though, saying parts of me would love another kid, but then parts of me are like, our kids are sleeping through the night. Lucy's about to be in
potty
preschool.
trained pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I see like that phase of our life kind of turning.
A little behind the scenes for you guys. Anytime the kids are loud or anytime they do anything that makes us angry or frustrated, we always look at each other and go, have kids, they said. It'll be great, they said. And we probably say that at least once a day.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And then, I had a very scary pregnancy. I need to do a video on this actually. Yeah. If you have very bad itching in pregnancy, like I'm not talking like your skin's a little itchy and you can have pups or whatever. No, like you're gonna claw your skin off. It feels like it's itching from the inside out. I had something called ICP, intrahepatic cholestasis of pregnancy. It's not like a lot of people say, oh, you had gallstones or kidney stones. No, that's not. That's cholestasis. This is colis. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong because I'm messing up with what.
That's how you said it, though.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's
Cholestasis.
I'm having a brain cramp. Anyway, it's not the exact same thing. Basically, it's when your liver it produces too much bile acids. It's just a whole thing. And basically, I found out I had this with Lucy when I was 32 weeks pregnant. And what's scary about this, there's no harm to me. Like it's not dangerous for me because it goes away after you have your baby. But what the problem is, it causes stillbirth. And they're not exactly sure why. But one day your baby can be fine. The next day they could die. And there's not a lot of red flags or anything that happens. So that was really scary. They had to watch me super close until I got to 37 weeks. And then they induced me just because the risk of stillbirth increases after 37 weeks. Sophia, no problem. We're about to end here, but
go back and watch it.
Yeah, after we end this, it takes a few minutes to process, and then
So thank God we caught it, and thank God
cholestasis of pregnancy, Jim. But what is one where? What is the cholecystasis?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Where you have
cholestasis? Yeah, that's it.
Cholestasis of pregnancy is what I have. But what am I trying to say?
But so we got Lucy. She's clean, healthy.
So we induced her because of the risk of continuing with the pregnancy. And it's scary because the risk, they don't say like, don't ever get pregnant again, because now that we know I have it, we at least know that I need to be monitored. Yeah. But yes, Lucy, yes, cholecystasis. I'm having a super brain cramp today.
Yeah, good luck.
But isn't that where you have kidney stones? Right?
Gallstones.
Gallstones. Yeah, gallstones. Yeah. So every time I say cholestasis of pregnancy, everybody's like, "Oh, you had gallstones." No, that's not what it was.
That's not what it was.
It was my liver, actually. So like my liver enzymes were elevated. My bile acids, what they really watch for, were elevated. It's elevated anytime after 10, I think is the level, and I was at 17. So she was like, "Wow, it's high."
So having Nate with autism and now having a pregnancy with Lucy,
the odds are
there could be something else going on.
I could have this condition again, which we could get through it, but it was super stressful. I was a nervous wreck until I held her in my arms and knew she was okay.
Yeah, so we definitely want to hold off and not.
Hey, Amber, we're glad you're here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if we were just talking about that, we're not sure if we're going to have any more kids. We'll let God.
Plus, again, again, she has done so well with everything that she's earned. That time at home while both kids are in school starting in the fall. I really wanted to enjoy that.
Aww.
And at the same time, the stage of life we're in and the ministry that we're in and the stuff we do.
Well, and it's like,
it just.
I always said I wanted more than 2 kids. And every time when I was pregnant with Lucy, I never thought like, oh, well, this is the last kid I'll have. So I never got to like have that like, okay, this is the last time I'm going to be pregnant and like really soak it in. Nate was little. I feel like it was just like a blur. So I actually loved being pregnant until I had this condition. But I don't know. We had 2 kids, I feel like we're a family of 4. We have a boy and a girl, we'll see. I'm not saying, we could adopt. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like our hands are so full right now. I can't imagine adding one more thing because it would just be very challenging. But in the future, you never know. Right now, while we're in the
you will be done, Lord. You will be done.
Aw. Yeah, I love adoption. We actually have 2 cousins on my side that are adopted, and they're just part of our family. I would have a hard time, I think, getting attached to kids maybe that we wouldn't get to keep, or because a lot of times you have to foster.
Like foster kids.
Yeah. And then like adopting from other countries are so expensive, but I would totally be open to it if the right circumstances opened up.
Amber says you've got a youth group full of kids every
you guys
Wednesday.
Are not even kidding.
Oh my gosh.
And not to mention all the kids that we teach on Sunday morning, all the little kids. They were all like rushing me and hugging me and stuff. And it's just so sweet.
But for me, prayerfully thinking about this, we always go off of peace. Does God give you a peace on?
I don't really have a peace that's no yet.
I don't.
But
I have a peace that if it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
That's where I am. And
we're not trying.
We're not trying, and we're not.
Yeah.
But we're not also. If she came to me and said I'm pregnant, I wouldn't get angry. I would be.
It's done then.
I would be. Excited about it. So
yeah.
Again, it's in God's hands, and we're going to leave it there.
Yeah. And Lucy came to me like a few weeks ago because her best friend at church, his mom just had a baby. She's my Avon lady. If you guys ever need anything from Avon, I've got the best girl for you.
She's awesome.
She's awesome. And she just had a baby. And then the next day was asking me if I need anything from Avon. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, go lay down.
I call her the bulldog because she never stops. She just goes and goes and goes.
She's
awesome.
She's the sweetest girl. But so Lucy, because Jonathan just had a baby brother, Lucy goes, are we going to have a baby? And I was like, do you want a baby? And I was telling her like the different, like, well, what if, the baby gets hungry? Are you going to help feed it and change the diaper? Yeah, I'll help. Change his poopy diaper. Yeah. And I said, well, sometimes babies, cry in the middle of the night a lot and they, they get hungry. And she sat there and she thought for a second and she goes, I don't want to. I was like, you know what?
Princess needs her sleep.
I kind of feel her on that because to me, that was our babies did not sleep at all, especially Nate. And that was super hard on me. Like I was in a fog and I didn't have family nearby. I think this time it would be different.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, I'm like, if we had a baby now, it would be so much different because we'd have family that are 3 hours away and not 18 hours away,
You going to leave me and go over where family is and have a baby?
No, I'm just saying if we needed something, they could be right there, It wouldn't be like, you had to explain the same things to your son. And this is the thing, like when you have your second baby, it's so different because you're so used to being like so focused on.
Have y'all seen that commercial,
baby.
that couple that has their first baby and they let clueless and the second baby, they just got it and completed? Yeah.
But Now your little boy Aiden, he's a lot bigger than Nate was. Nate was still in diapers. He was not even he was right at 2, just to turn 2. And so I had 2 babies, and it was hard. I had no family close by, and it was very hard when Lucy was born. And it was just a fog because I was so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I think it would be totally different now. I'm older. We have family close by. So all of that, I'm like, I would love it. But at the same time, like, then I'm like, I don't know, because it would be completely starting over, you know? So I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Yeah. Lucy, she is just, you never can imagine.
Yeah.
You never can imagine what she's going to say next. She kills us. And so we showed her the baby. They brought him to church like the next week, which is amazing and awesome. That she, like I said, this girl, she is just awesome. Like she just gets right back up and goes on with her life. And so, you were completely alone with your first. It was rough. Yeah, it's really hard. I feel like you need your mom and your family around when you have a baby, or friends or something. It was really lonely for me. And Nate was very challenging as a baby. But I showed Lucy, I was like, look, and I was holding the little baby. I mean, he's like this big. And I was, oh, he's so cute. I was holding him. And I showed Lucy, and she wanted nothing to do with him.
Nothing.
I guess she had never seen a baby that small, but she was like she wouldn't even come near it. So it was funny, but
that may be God's way of showing us.
Yeah. I mean, I do think she would get used to it and she would love it, but yeah, we kind of have our hands full, right now. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, Kimberly, we're going to actually sign off too.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up right here.
Chatting.
One more little promo for you guys. Jessica is about 15 videos away from 1,000 videos. And
Are you kidding me? How have I done 1,000 videos?
So when she was about 50 videos away, I came to her and said that 1,000th video is mine. I'm going to do something.
No, your exact words are, the 1,000 video is not going to be some grocery haul.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a very big celebration. I'm so proud of her, and she's done an amazing job building this. And of course, all of you are extended family. Yes. And we want y'all to be there to watch and celebrate this video with her. So be watching for that. Again, it's 15 videos away, and she averages 1 video a day. So probably beginning of May.
Today I had 3.
Yeah, so probably around the beginning of May we'll do it. But please tune in and watch that one and celebrate with us. It's going to be an awesome video, and I can't wait.
She's still working on it. I have no idea.
I've been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff on it.
Hi, Megan. Yes, we're going to definitely do some more live streams. I'm not sure when. It's usually going to be on Monday nights. Every 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. Oh,
and by the way, the Saturday soap video I do at 9 p.m. Eastern time on my channel.
That's always linked down below.
Yes, we'll link it down below. I'm going to try to do those live. So that way you guys can tune in and do those with me, and we can interact back and forth with those.
Cherry Bomb Mom said her 5-year-old just started a channel. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, I think Lucy will love. She watches. Okay. What other moms out there watches Ryan's toy review? She watches that all the time.
Gosh.
Family Fun Pack.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, you could do. I saw the views they get. I'm like, you could do this. All they do is like play with toys. And yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight. But that was so funny.
Absolutely.
I'm like, you could have your own channel. That'd be hilarious. You guys would watch it, right? But I don't have enough time to do that with her. But
to answer your question, we're going to try to do a live stream at least once a month.
Yes.
If not more.
So it'll probably be on Monday nights. We'll try our best to give you guys a few days notice, because I know,
Yeah, and we'll hype it up and make sure everybody knows when it is.
Cherry Bomb Mom said it's Seasons of Silas. He is 5. We'll have to check that out.
Absolutely.
We'll have to let Lucy watch it.
Absolutely.
She loves those. Yeah, Jennifer, we've talked about Lexi and Gabby, what they like to watch. And Lucy's the same. Like, she likes all of these, like, they're so strange. Nate likes he likes videos too, but he doesn't like the kids playing with toys. He doesn't care about that. He likes YouTube. Like, he likes effect videos. Yeah. Like where it's like a logo or a cartoon that they put a special effect on, and they like slow it down, or they speed it up, or they change the colors. And oh my gosh, he loves that. Your 100th video was a grocery haul. I don't know what my 100th video is. I probably wasn't even paying attention. So, I don't really even look at the numbers. I couldn't believe it was almost 1,000. That's insane. But I used to do daily videos, like what 8-day videos, like every single day. So, you know, it kind of adds up fast.
So mark it on your calendar, guys. When she gets down to 1,000, that's a very special video, and I want y'all to all be a part of it.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you've been working on.
Hey.
So, okay, we're going to bed because we've been staying up way too late, and Nate's been getting up at like 3 and 4 in the morning. So
be sure to tune in every day for all the daily videos she's going to be doing.
It starts now. Daily videos. Who's ready? Daily videos. Like I said, the schedule and all that.
And over on my channel, I'm going to try to give you guys at least 2-3 videos a week. But Saturday will always be a Saturday soap unless I tell you otherwise.
And then you'll always see him on Sundays and Wednesdays here on my channel, and probably throughout the.
Whenever she'll.
He's in the background a lot.
Whenever she wants me, I'll be here.
Always.
Just call my manager. And I'll make sure I have time. Oh wait, you are my manager.
What's your fee? What do I need to pay you?
Just in kisses and love.
Aww. Okay. We're going to bed, y'all. We're tired. So thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget to give the videos thumbs up, comments, and if you're
make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hit that bell if you want to get notified of when we post videos, because even though I'm posting every single day, it's going to be various times of the day. So bye, Jen. We miss you. We love you.
Bye, everybody. We love all of you so much. Thank you for spending your evening with us.
We had fun. Bye, Dania. Bye, Dania.
Bye.
Dania. We got to meet Dania, so big shout out to her. She was so nice, and we've never been recognized before. It was just surreal. So thank you for stopping us. She is the best. So glad you got to catch us. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oops.